Welcome to our tutorial on mastering Arabic letters positioning. Arabic script is renowned for its beautiful and intricate letters, each taking on unique form depending on their position within a word. In this video, I'm simply going to reveal the mystery behind Arabic letters positioning, exploring how letters transform from their initial form at the beginning of a word to their medial form in the middle, and finally to their graceful final form at the end. Whether you are just beginning your journey in learning Arabic or looking to deepen your understanding of the language, in this video, we are simply going to provide you with guide through every step by step. So let's dive in and discover the fascinating world of Arabic letters positioning. Here are the Arabic letters: Alifun, Ba, Ta'un, Tha, Jimun, Ha'un, Kha'un, Da, ذال را زاي سين شين صاد ضاد ضا عين غين فاء قاف كاف لام ميم نون واو ها ياء يا هذا حروف الحجر. Though it's kind of complicated reason, so because I jumped lam alif and hamza. Okay, let's go through it once more. This is alifun, ba'un, ta'un, tha'un, jimun, ha'un, kha'un, dalun, dhalun, ra'un, zayyun, sinun, shinun, sadun, babun, ba'un, za'un, aynun, ghaynun, fa'un, qafun, kefil, lamun, mimun, nunun, wawun, ha'un, lam alif, al-hamza, ya'un. Starting with the first one, which is alifun. Alifun, in the beginning of every letter, is alif. What about at the middle? It's still going to be alif, which sound a. At the end of every letter is alif. In this case, we can simply conclude that it doesn't like join or add together with any letters. So, in short word, we can say alifun is actually isolated on its own. What about ba'un? Ba'un in isolated form, ba'un is ba'un. But ba'un at the beginning of every letter, we write ba'un to be this is ba'un. At the middle of every letter, this is ba'un. And at the end, it comes in this form. So this is the isolated form of ba'un. The end position form of ba'un is this, middle position, and the beginning position is this. What about ta'un? The isolated form of ta'un is this, which is ta'un. The beginning form of ta'un in alphabet is this. The middle is this, and the end form of ta'un normally is this. What I'm trying to explain here, let's take an example with ra'un first before we continue. Ra'un, the isolated form of ra'un is this, when the middle form of ra'un is this, the end form of ra'un is this. For example, let's say sukur, sinun bil fataha sa, qaf kafun biskun, ra'un biskun, sukur. Next we have on the list is tha'un. The beginning form of tha'un is this. The middle form of tha'un is this, and the end form of ra'un is this. What about jimun? Jimun, the isolated form is jimun. Sorry. So the beginning form, this is jimun, middle form is jimun, and end form is jimun. Same thing with ha'un, the beginning form, though it doesn't have any dot, the middle form of ha'un is this, and the end form of every ha'un is this. What about the kha'un? In this case, kha'un, the beginning form of kha'un is this, the middle form is this, and the end form for kha'un is this. dalun. The isolated form of dalun is this. Dalun, isolated form is this. Dalun and dalun. So, in the case of dalun, the beginning form, this is the beginning form, or to make it easy, let's say beginning. Let's start from here. Beginning form, let's say middle form, and end form. When we say dalun, beginning form is this, middle form is this. At the middle of every letter, it doesn't join with any alphabet. So the end form is this. Dalun, beginning form, middle form, and also end form. What about ra'un? Isolated form of ra'un is this. Beginning form is this, middle form is this, and the end form is this. Isolated form of ra'un zayyun is this. What about the beginning form? This is zayyun, this is zayyun, and this is zayyun. Sinun. The isolated form of sinun is this. The beginning form of sinun is this. The middle form, this is the middle form, and this is the end form. I think we are going to write that again. We said beginning, we have the middle, and we have the end. Same thing with shinun. The isolated form is this. The beginning form is going to be this. Middle form, end form. Same thing with sinun and shinun, they're the same thing. The sadun, the isolated form is this. The beginning form, the middle form, and the end form is this. Same thing with badun, but it has dot on top. The beginning form, the middle form, and the end form. That's sadun and badun. The ba'un, the beginning form is this. The isolated form is ba'un. The beginning form is this. Middle form is this. And the end form is this. Same thing with the za'un. Let's move to ainun. Ainun, the isolated form of ainun is this. The beginning form is this. Middle form of ainun is this. And the end form of ainun is this. Same thing with rainun. What about fa'un? The isolated form of fa'un is given to be this. The beginning form is going to be this, middle form is going to be this, and end form is going to be this. Same technique applied to qafun, because they look alike or similar, but different pronunciation. Here we have beginning, middle, and at the end we have the end form. What about kafun? The isolated form of kafun is this. The middle form is this. Beginning form, and the middle form. This is the middle form, and this is the end form. Lamun. The isolated form is lamun. The beginning form is lamun. Middle form is lamun, and end form is lamun. The isolated form of mimun is mimun. Beginning form is this, middle form is this, and end form is this. What about nunun? Isolated form of nunun is this. The middle form of nunun is this. Beginning form. The middle form is this, and the end form is this. What about wawun? The isolated form of wawun is wawun. Beginning form wawun, middle form wawun, and end form is wawun. What about ha'un? The isolated form of ha'un is ha'un. The beginning form is ha'un, middle form also is this, and the end form sometimes this. What about lamun or lam alif, which is almost the same thing with let's say lamun, and al-hamza is always this, and the isolated form of ya'un is ya'un. Middle form or beginning form most times is yaun. Middle form is yaun with 2 dots beneath, and the end form is yaun. Let's try some problems and see how we can solve that. Let's say we want to write Abu. Alif bil fataha, a, ba'un bil dumma, bu, wa'un bil sukun. How can you join this? This is simple. This is the same as saying alifun bil fataha plus ba'un bil dumma plus wa'un. This is the same thing as writing alifun. We said at the beginning of letters is this, it doesn't change. This is simply going to be Abu, because ba'un, this is beginning of every letter. Ba'un in the beginning of letter come this, the middle is this, and the last is this. Sorry. At this point, since we can't count from alifun to be the beginning of our letters, rather we are going to count it from ba'un. So in this case, because they doesn't have any, they have boundaries here. This is Abu, and we said wa'un at the end of every letter is this, which at the first of every letter is this, Abu. Let's say Jami'una. Jimun bil fataha ja, alifan dawi, mimun bil dumma, mu, jami, ainun bil dumma, wawun, nunun bil fataha. If you want to join this, this is the same as saying jimun bil fataha ja plus mimun bil dumma plus ainun plus wawun plus nunun. How can we solve this problem? In this case, we're going to have jimun at the beginning of every letter is this, mimun in the middle. In this case, it's going to be middle. It's going to be ja with alif and awi, mimun bil kisra, mi, ru in the middle of my letters is this, wawun at the end of every letter is this. Ru, because wawun at this point you can't connect it with nunun, it's simply going to be this. Jami'una. What about Khaliduna? Khaliduna is going to be kha'un bil fataha kha, alifun dawi, lamun bil kisra, dalun bil dumma, wawun bil sukun, nunun bil fataha. This is simply going to be, this is the same thing as right now, approximately, or directly proportional, sorry. This is going to be kha'un bil fataha kha, alifun dawi, khadiduna. What about Muslimuna? In this case, Muslimuna. Let's see. This is the combination or addition of mimun bidumma plus sinun plus lamun, since it's at the middle, that's why it becomes this one, plus mimun plus wawun plus nunun. If you join everything together, you're going to end up with this. What about, let's say, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. This is a combination of ba'un bil kisra, sinun bil sukun, mimun bil kisra, alifun, lam alif, ha'un, ar-Rahman, ra'un, ha'un, mimun, nunun, alifun, ra'un, ha'un, ya'un, and at the end of the day, we have mimun. If you join everything together, you plus everything together, you're going to end up with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So this is it for this problem. I hope you find this helpful. If you really do, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you next time. Thank you for watching.